Oh, hey guys, welcome to the channel. My name's Clark, and today we're going to be going over the 7 steps I think you should be using to supercharge your retirement. Step 1 is going to be a 401k match. If your employer offers a 401k match, please take advantage of this. It's free money. So the way a 401k match works is, say your company offers a 3% match, you put in 3%, the company matches that 3%. Free money. Yes. So a quick rundown on how a 401k works is all your contributions are pre-taxed. The only time you pay tax on this money is when you go to withdraw it. When you hit retirement, you pull out some funds, your contributions plus any gains, you'll be paying taxes on. One thing to keep in mind is if for some reason you have to pull out money from your 401k before you retire, you will be paying a 10% penalty tax. My advice is do not touch the money until you get to that retirement age. Step number 2, let's get out of debt. So in this step, we're focusing on high interest debt. Think about credit cards. They could be 20, 30%. You're funding those CEO salaries. Let's not do that. Anything over 7%, you're gonna wanna be focusing on those debts, paying those off. It's completely okay to have a mortgage. We do not need to pay that off in this step. Step number 3. So now that we've gotten out of debt, guess what? We got more money to save. So what do we do with that money? This money, we're going to start building up that emergency fund. Now this is very important because life happens. We're going to have things that come up and we need a way to pay for it without going back into debt. Starting out, just get the fund to $1,000, $2,000. The long term, you want to build this fund up to be able to sustain your living conditions for 3 to 9 months. That way, if you're unable to work, you have these funds ready to go to bridge the gap until you're able to get back out there and start earning a salary again. Step 4 is an HSA account. This account gets me more excited than any other account. Don't really know why. Well, actually I do, because it's amazing. So here's the thing with the HSA, and not everyone's going to be able to qualify for this account. You need to be on a high deductible healthcare plan. And I know it doesn't make sense for everyone to be on a high deductible healthcare plan, but if you factor in the HSA, I think more people would benefit from the HSA and the high deductible plan than they realize. The way the HSA works is you put in money tax-free, and when you use that money to pay for health costs, you do not pay taxes on the money at all. This is 100% tax-free money, which is pretty much unheard of. I would highly recommend looking into an HSA and a high deductible healthcare plan and see if the numbers work for you. One last thing about the HSA that is so powerful, the money rolls over from year to year, and you can invest this money in the market. Your money can be growing and can be used for future healthcare costs. I can almost guarantee if you live in America, you're gonna have some sort of health related costs you need to pay for, especially as you get older. So this account, it's gonna be a great addition to your retirement plan. Step number 5 is gonna be IRA or Roth IRA. Now these two accounts can have a total contribution of $6,000 between the two of them. I, however, would recommend choosing one or the other to make things a little simpler. The IRA is treated the same as a 401k. Contributions are pre-tax, and then when you pull the money out in retirement, contributions and growth is taxed. The Roth IRA is going to be a little different. Your contributions are taxed now, and then when you pull the money out in retirement, your contributions and any growth is pulled out tax-free. For this step, I'm going to be recommending the Roth IRA. And the reason I say this is it's great to have a mix of pre-tax accounts and after-tax accounts to pull from in retirement. This will give us the ultimate flexibility of accounts to pull from when we retire. So we'll have the 401k for pre-tax and we'll got the Roth IRA for after-tax. Step 6 is going to be to max out the 401k. Last but not least is going to be step 7. Now, step 7 and step 6, depending on your comfort level, you can mix and match, do some of both. But step 7 is going to be open up an after-tax brokerage account and start funding that. The reason I say step 6 and 7 can be interchangeable is because you may want more of your money in after-tax accounts so that it's more liquid in case you need to access it for emergencies or some big purchases down the line. Whereas a 401k you want to leave that money in there until retirement age to avoid any of the penalty taxes. Now that we know the steps and the type of accounts we need to open, you may be wondering, what do we invest in? That's a great question. So what I personally do is look for low-cost index funds that cover a broad market. So some great ones are VTSAX, which is Vanguard's Total Market Index Fund, and VOO, which is Vanguard's S&P 500 fund. These index funds are a great way to diversify your portfolio and reduce the overall risk you would take from picking and choosing individual company stocks. If you want more details on any of these steps, let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, give me a thumbs up if you had a good time, and I'll see you guys next time.